Welcome everybody to the music review show. Today we have got Whoa.
First of all, tell me what you've been listening to, other than what we're going to review.
Everybody. I know I don't want to break the flow, yeah. Sometimes I'm really proud of us as a group. That was good podding.
Thank you.
That was really good podding. I think everyone that this guy is going for MVP this year. I hear it. I hear it. He's on his way, man. I can't lie.
Fair enough.
Because it can't be me and you. Yeah, thank you, Tepe, for that. I will. So I've been listening to. I listened to the Metro Boomin and Future album.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere. I don't really see.
Yeah,
that.
I saw. No, I just saw it on like one of them meme. I only follow that one meme hip hop page, and it was on that page.
Yeah.
So they're literally. They're quite a funny page too. So I just like follow. That's the only thing I follow.
I only heard about it.
It keeps me up to date with a lot of stuff
because of the
and
Kendrick diss.
Same.
Oh, is it? I heard about it,
Yeah.
and then I found out there was a Kendrick diss like not long after I heard about it.
Yeah.
I went on Twitter. Was it Friday it came out? And Twitter was.
What do you man think of that? What do you man think of that?
I didn't listen to it.
You didn't listen to the diss?
Did not care.
You didn't listen to the diss?
I'll listen to it eventually.
You know what the worst part is, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, this sounds really bad. You know, I heard there was a Kendrick diss.
Yeah.
And this sounds very silly. You know when you're scrolling your phone, but you ain't got the sound on?
Yeah.
I didn't even bother to press play.
Did you just read the lyrics on the screen?
No. I just like kind of scrolled past it. Like,
Am I the only one who's listened to it?
Because I've listened to it. But
I've heard the snippet of the song.
This sounds silly, yeah? I knew I was going to listen to this album at some point in the near future. That I found when I was like, you know what? I quite like Future. Like, I hate, like, I am quite...
Near future.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Like... I quite like Future, like as an artist. Like, you know, he made like DS2 came out when we were quite almost like 8 years ago now, and I was like, I listened to that a lot when I was like that age, like. So you know, like 56 Nights I listened to as well.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he was on a little run back then. I remember that. What a Time to Be Alive.
Yeah.
So like, I like Metro. Like Metro's last time was cold as well. So I was like, yeah. Let me go pre that.
It was okay.
Is that the one? Oh, that the Heroes.
I think that aged better in my opinion. I actually
Heroes,
really like that album.
Yeah.
That superhero song still goes nuts though.
Which one?
Now a few good records on there as well, other than the Kendrick diss.
Yeah.
Mahesh, if you talk about the Kendrick diss, what do you think, man? Very direct.
Yeah. He's very direct.
Him and Drake have been going back and forth now for about 10 years, and I was getting tired of it. I still am a bit tired of it.
Yeah.
Like, but if Drake don't respond, Drake has to do something.
He hasn't.
There's no way he's doing nothing. He can't do. If he's doing, he has to. He responded to Push T. This guy. I remember in 2009 on his what's that album called? So Far Gone. This guy said, "This me, you'll never hear a reply for it," and then he's replied to everything. This brother replied to Pusha T. Pusha T said on his album Infrared was, it was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin. Well, okay, something about rapping about someone who didn't pen it. It was written by Nas, but it came from Quentin. That's all Pusha T said.
That's
and
a lot,
Drake
though.
lost his head and released 2 records. He thought it was doing mad. His record was alright too. Was it like Duppy Freestyle? What it was called? I don't know what it was called. Not Duppy Freestyle. What was that thing called he released? The Pusha T thing.
I don't remember.
Honestly, for me,
it was good though. I remember
it got so overshadowed by the story of
Adi don't care. Pusha T
Yeah.
went, that brother I've never seen. Hey, you know when you're like, you know when you're bantering your friend, and you're like, hey, you're a dickhead, man. And you're like, oh yeah, your mom was a prostitute. And you're like, what the fuck? like you know when you just go nuclear, like you know for no reason. About Mahesh, no, I don't agree with you on the album. And you just go. But your mum's a slag. Like it's just like, brother, you're going nuclear.
Yeah.
DEFCON 1.
Yeah, Pusha T went nuclear. He has to do something. That's all I'm saying.
I think there's a...
But also, is he technically not saying for Cole as well?
Yeah. People...
I thought Kendrick and Cole were
Cool.
Or was it just bad?
No, but didn't he say there's no big 3, it's just me? I don't know if that's him sending for Cole, him just like...
Just like just flexing his muscles.
I feel like for Drake, like he mentioned For All the Dogs directly. So it's like, he's very clearly talking about Drake. But I think there's a clip of...
this guy, man. It's just been so long.
Yeah.
Brother, Control came out over 10 years ago. Brother, you know how...
What the?
Think about it, yeah. Think about it. You know when Control came out, yeah?
We were in
this,
year
this
10.
is how I'm thinking. This is what I'm saying, yeah? Okay. You know when Control came out, yeah? We looked at like 50 Cent's This is the same way. Because they were like 10 years before 2013. Kids nowadays are looking at Control the way where we used to look at like 50 Cent This is. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the year gaps.
Yeah.
Like, that's how long it's been.
It's mad, like
are you like? Is anyone tired of it a bit?
Dissing?
Just those two, just go back and forth. Like they've been
That's
doing
why-
it for so
I didn't
long.
That's why I
I didn't know
listened
about
to
it.
it.
I didn't know about previous. I
Because,
didn't know
like-
that.
That was Control.
Oh, okay.
I think it, just rap, man. I don't really care.
But even in what was that song with Baby Keem? I love that song as well. That song with Baby Keem so
Family
sick.
Ties?
That song's so sick. I love that
I still
record.
haven't heard it.
Dun, dun, dun. That record is amazing. I can't lie.
Good song.
Oh, I actually fucking love that record. Like that's such a good record
They're
to me.
cousins, right?
Yeah. Like even on that song, you said, number one, I'm that guy, and then Baby Keem said, number two, DM my bitch. That's cool. I don't ask why. So that implies it's Drizzy, Drake. Like they've been doing this for time.
Interesting. But I think there's a clip of Drake at like a concert or something, dressed in some goofy ass.
There was like
outfit.
some video I found, and like they were just doing.
And he was like,
"Oh yeah," and they did the VT. Even the BET freestyle. He said, "I'll talk." Oh man, I know these gotta be beefing for years. BET freestyle. Kendrick said something like, "I kicked this sensitive rapper" or something like that, and he said, "Ha ha, jokes on you, high five." I'm bullet. Like he was rapping at Drake. He was like, I tucked the sensitive rapper back into his pajama clothes. Ha ha, I'm bulletproof. He went he was like, okay, he's clearly like sending for Drake. Them men have been going back and forth for years.
Yeah.
There was
I
was
feel
one
like this
line-
is like a long time.
There was one line on the album that we're gonna review first today, on purpose,
Okay.
with purpose, that I thought sounded like a Drake diss. I can't remember it.
Oh, please
but
explain.
I can't remember. It was a short line, and I think it was just a general
Okay,
bar.
this is a great segue. To
No,
It was a short line, and I think it was just a
this is an amazing
general
segue. Go.
general bar. But it was something like rappers these days, 40, rapping like they're teenagers or rapping like they're 20.
How do you think that's about Drake?
Only because
Drake?
You've been hearing, I think, since the release of Drake's last album,
Yeah.
you've been hearing people say, this guy's pushing 40 and he's still rapping like he's a 20-year-old kid.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
didn't Joe Budden say that?
Yeah, and I think, it makes sense.
Oh yeah, and Drake went off at him as well. I remember that.
Oh, Joe Budden.
yeah, he went off on him,
yeah.
yeah.
Like Instagram and stuff. He was.
Yeah, he was going.
Brother
Yeah.
is getting. Drake's.
But he's not addressing the Kendrick though.
Brother actually
Does he not want to?
lied so much. All he has done is reply to this. But anyway, moving on. Great segue, Toby. Let's talk about the first album of the day. Ghetts On Purpose with Purpose. Mahesh, tell me what you think about the album.
I liked it. I think it was. It kind of showed for me. There were some tunes in there I didn't expect. Like I wouldn't like. There was that stretch where it was just like Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Afrobeats. And I was like,
Yeah, wow.
I was like, okay, interesting. I wouldn't expect it. Some of it worked, some of it didn't, in my humble opinion.
Okay,
But
good.
I quite liked it. As in, I quite like the album.
Yeah.
I think it has. I think for me overall, there are some features that miss for me that weren't needed.
Go on, give us some music.
Like, was it Lampshade? Oh, what's the name of that song, man? Let me see.
oh yeah, you
Lamp
can't
Shit-
say the name of that
With
song.
who?
You have to say the name of the song.
Stylish nigga.
That
no,
song.
Oh, I didn't like that one either. But no, what was it? It was
I ain't saying the name of no song.
no, it was
This
Laps.
I like Laps.
Really?
Oh,
no,
no,
I like
Laps,
Laps.
I
No.
like Laps.
Ghetts. No, I like
Laps.
Ghetts on Laps. Whoever that was. That
What, you
feature,
didn't like that?
What was that person's
She's,
thing?
I think she was cold.
I
on
thought
that
she was
feature.
cold on that too.
I didn't like it,
Yeah,
man.
no, I think that's an old song though. I think that's like.
I've
2
heard
years
that
old.
before.
Yeah, that's.
I was gonna say because she was on Mozambique.
Moonchild Sinelli. I like Don Mozambique.
Yeah.
But this one I didn't
She's
like.
performing at the jazz. Oh, I can't believe I can't go to the Jazz Cafe Festival. She's performing there too. Brother, Alchemist and Sweatshop.
I think I like the different avenues, and it was quite interesting. And I think the peaks in this album are crazy. Like genuinely, I think artistically, I genuinely think Jonas Safety as a piece of music is one of the best pieces of music I've heard in the last.
Brother, Pip Millet?
I have never heard.
She sucks, bro.
What?
That was a sticky. What?
I thought it was I thought the rapping on that was better than the feature.
The feature, that was not a good feature, I don't think.
I thought the rapping was good. The rapping was amazing.
The song was great.
No, because...
And I think the rapping saved
because
it.
I can't lie. I have never
terrible.
heard a rapper talk about postnatal depression in my life.
Yeah.
And make it not like... This sounds horrible, right? He made it so not like... He made it so real. Like, I know that sounds lame, but like, he made it real.
No.
Like, it wasn't corny. It was like really... Like, the way he told the story in the album... I don't give a shit what the chorus sounded like. I thought the subject matter... I actually was like... Yeah, that's a fucking good song.
Yeah.
I might not spit it too much because it's a very sad song.
No, 100%.
But like,
100%.
I think that's a great record.
Yeah.
Jonas Safety, not Jonas Safety. Street Politics, I really loved with Tiggs the Author. That was an
really
amazing story. Yet again, like I feel like those two back to back, it's like examples of storytelling and kind of speaking on issues, like, but not like doing it in a corny way or like not doing it in a way that you're like just very like being very real about it. And like, I think was he rapping from the perspective of someone who had like stabbed someone else?
Oh
and I was just like, it's brilliant, man. Like, oh my god. And then he's talking about the same fear that like kind of causes people to carry, and it's just like and then of course bloody Mount Rushmore, man. What fucking. That's crazy.
Oh, brother.
That song is crazy. How can that be?
No, I'm telling you. Brother, Ghetts opened that song apologizing to his parents in the coldest way I've ever heard anyone apologize to their parents. Brother, tell me, Eminem couldn't do that. That's crazy when you really think about that.
No, he couldn't.
Tell me, have you ever heard someone apologize to their parents on a song in a more sick way in your lives? Tell me, because if you
I can't even remember the flow.
It was great. He went
crazy.
nuts. Like I literally thought on the way. I've never heard someone apologize to their parents in such a cold way in my entire life.
Man's been telling his friends his mum only fed him twice a day.
No, that was sick.
He's me.
He was the flow. The flow he was.
He was really chopping it up in the beginning.
Amazing.
I think he was by far
but
the
Kano
best
though.
on
I liked Kano a lot on there.
No.
I like all of them in all
Ghetts
honesty,
was
but I think Ghetts was the best.
by far the best.
I don't know about by far, but I liked. I'd probably put Ghetts.
Okay, let's do ranks quick. Tope.
Huh?
What your ranking if you had to rank the verses? I really like that souvenir bar though.
I think
that Kano souvenir bar was cold.
I think
that was. I was like, yo.
You know, you can make a case
Put
for
the cake.
either or.
What's he said?
But
smash out the turkey teeth. The lawyers still want to see the souvenir.
Yeah.
That was like, all right. Like that. I was like,
I don't know. I couldn't put the other two were just as good as each other.
Yeah.
I just think that the Ghetts one.
That way. I actually thought Kano was. I still maybe Kano was my favorite just because I'm biased.
Yeah.
I think I just like Kano out
Fair
of all
enough.
them.
Fair enough.
Nah, you know what? The way Ghetts, I've never actually changed my mind. The way he apologized to his parents in such a cold way. And I actually just think he did that right now. I was like,
you guys got me craving Lucasade, man. Fuck.
No, this is nothing. This is Budson.
Generic sports drink.
Generic sports drink.
We do not co-sign anything. No. Please. If you are watching this, do not decide. I'm going to cut that out.
Raspberry energy drink.
Do not decide to buy this raspberry energy drink. We really don't appreciate it. Stinks. Wait, no, get back. Cut.
Yeah. For me, I think it's Ghetts, Wretch, Kano, you know. This might be unpopular. Wretch initially, I would have had it the other way around.
I think Wretch. I don't know.
I really like Wretch's verse. But yeah, no, it was a good album, man. It was. I think it could have.
You could tell Ghetts made that beat though. Ghetts
yeah.
beat that would really suit me more than the. But no.
I think
He really can rap, bro.
Oh,
Ghetts really
it's
raps,
insane.
man.
Insane.
Like Ghetts is such a good rapper. I always forget how good of a rapper he is,
He's
and I
insane.
know that sounds really like insulting to Ghetts, but every time I listen to a Ghetts, like I remember,
It's insane, yeah.
I probably said the same thing last time. I
yeah.
guarantee if you go back and find the clips from the COVID days, I probably said the same thing. Like
This is the first Ghetts album
the last one was the
think
last one. I
I've
think.
listened to. What was the last one called?
I listened. It was right there. I remember the album cover. It was like his face split in half.
Yeah.
Just
And he
Conflict
peaked
of
up-
interest.
Oh,
conflict
okay,
of interest.
yeah.
I like some like Mozambique from that. I still
Yeah,
buy it.
Mozambique is crazy.
No,
That's
I
a
didn't
great
listen to
record.
that. I don't think I've ever listened to a Ghetts album. I saw a lot of people when this album dropped putting it like, immediately saying like album of the year. And I was like,
This
It could be. It could be.
you know.
But
And then
it's a long year.
we're very early.
I don't think I've heard an album. In my opinion, I don't think an album's dropped yet that I think is going to be album of the year,
Yeah.
and I really hope not.
I'm kidding.
Why? Who
Not too tight,
are you
no.
waiting for?
I don't know.
ML Raps.
Raps.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
No, I think this was a great body of work. Different bits. I think the first 6 tracks, you have your real raps. For the street raps.
Yeah, that's the part I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do I like that part?
What do you think?
That
of the-
Unknown T song.
Yes, I was
Yeah.
just about to say,
Crazy.
that was crazy. I heard it and I was like, yeah, I know, like he's gonna
Yeah.
destroy this. Yeah.
That was amazing. Unknown Teen gets collab album, please, I beg you.
If you
That would be so sick.
If
I
you-
never knew Unknown Teen and Ghetts were gonna complement each other so
so
fucking well.
yeah.
if you like that verse, I think you should listen to his album. I think his
Unknown
album,
T?
Yeah, he's
This year.
a couple.
Oh, man.
Maybe a month or so. I listened to
Okay.
it. It was really good. I think I
I
listened
think
to.
I like Unknown
yeah,
Teen.
I liked
He's
it.
I like
I
really
think
like
for a long time I've tried to I've never I don't know why I've just not really
I've never
I
checked him
like
out,
hearing
but
him. I
every
never
time
checked
I've
him
heard
out,
him,
though.
yeah, every time I've heard him, I've never like,
I've been like, yo, he's alright.
yeah. There's never been a time I've listened to Unknown T and be like, oh, it's not, yeah.
But then when it got to, I think it was like the 7th track, the one with Lancey Fox.
Yeah, I didn't like, yeah.
I actually quite liked Twin Sisters, I can't lie.
I have that added into like my playlist.
Yeah,
for
me too.
2020.
You know
That's
what
I
it is?
got my
I
added
just
to
hate
playlist
the
songs.
first minute of it.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
You know what it
it's
feels like
so
to me though?
annoying.
You know what it feels like
You know
to
what,
me?
the radio edit of that song would be great.
Yeah.
I just want I don't want that
If you made it 10 seconds, I don't care.
It feels like
it's so long.
It feels like a Ghetts feature on a Scraps album.
But I don't care. The song slaps,
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Yeah,
It
no,
kind of
definitely.
fits though. At
What
that
do you think
point,
of the Shaka feature? I really liked it.
No, I think
The song
Shaka
ain't for
didn't
me.
sound good.
Ain't for
No,
me.
no. I think
It's a groove to the song.
I don't. Maybe I'm lying. I think I like.
I thought Ghetts
The
rapped
song?
on too.
Yeah,
I thought
Ghetts-
Ghetts rapped really well on
He
it.
He
rapped
raps
really
really well on it. I just think. What was the song before it? Who was on the song before
No,
It
it?
was Twin
Scraps.
Sisters.
I think that song is so much better.
What's that? They're two completely different songs.
No,
to me.
Yeah.
they're gal love tunes, bro.
They
Nah,
sound
nah.
sonically
So different. So
Sonic-
different.
Sonically different.
Yeah,
But in the theme of the album, it's gal love tunes, man. I put both of them on the
but they
Mackin
sonically
playlist.
sound very different.
I put both of them on the Mackin playlist, man.
You got Scraps. You got
Yeah.
Scraps on a Mackin playlist.
I'll put that on the dirty Mackin playlist.
Something, you put a song for the Ghetts album.
No.
Why did you put two? Wait, what was the other one?
No, I think you're
Something.
underrated.
What
Do
was
you
the
know-
other one?
Do you know how many songs there
mine
are in
and-
the universe?
Yeah.
And you put the songs from this Ghetts album with the
So you're telling me mid-stroke? You're listening to Ghetts,
No, I said strokes, bro. But no, you lotion it and then you just Scraps come in with a deep voice. And she's like, ooh.
That's outrageous.
You put the bass on, it vibrates the room.
That's criminal. Oh my god,
I didn't like.
That's so funny.
that's hilarious.
It's not by accident.
I don't think.
Take them
I
off.
like the Dexter Daps.
Oh, I didn't like that song.
I didn't like
either.
it at all.
tune. That was where
Good thing.
So you had the first 6 songs which were pretty, the rappy rap, and then you had the Lancey Fox and the Moonchild one, which were kind of
I like the Moonchild
more
one.
experimental sounds. I like the Moonchild one too. And
I
then
think I've heard that before.
after that, I think
after that
Twin
for me-
Sisters. Was it?
I like Twin Sisters.
Yeah.
I like mine.
Yeah. I think Shaka could have been better, but I still liked it enough.
The rest of it's a bit hit and miss
The
for me
Dexter
until
Daps
street
one, no.
politics.
I like the one with Harry A.
Do you guys like any of those songs in the middle?
Yes.
They're not really.
Bedu, I think.
Yeah.
With Harry A, I think that's really good.
I like what
I like
he
Bedu.
tried to do with Tumbi.
No,
I
no,
thought
no.
he really. You know what this guy is.
Yeah.
This guy is an experimentation merchant.
Who gets?
Me.
Oh, you.
You experiment. I give you a lot of leeway.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna listen, but I'm not gonna kill him for it.
Yeah.
Because like I appreciate him just trying so fucking different. And that's what it was on that song. It weren't really for me, but I just appreciate him just like
There's
a lot
song,
of weird things, but I like that.
Yeah.
For all the weird beats he had, there's no song that he sounded terrible on at all. I think he rapped really
Yeah,
well.
I agree.
exactly.
And you know what?
Rapped so well on
even
everything.
on the stylish one with Lancey, in the
I
beginning,
like the Ghetts
it
part,
sucked,
kind of.
I think.
Yeah.
I didn't like it in the
I
beginning.
didn't like it with the back and forth thing either. Whatever they were doing.
I think
yeah.
Lancey just is nah. It kind of, I saw what they were trying to do. Nah.
Didn't work. I felt like he was chasing a sound.
Yeah. It sounded like a UK Playboy Carti to me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
and
the
I was
first
like,
thing I
literally
thought when
was
I
like,
heard
this
it.
sounds like you're chasing a sound that doesn't really fit on the album as well.
I can see where it get played. If I was on a night out though or somewhere and this played, I might groove to it.
What you were about to say if I was Dirty Mackin.
No, but
No, that's grim.
why would he make Dirty Mackin? Do you know what Dirty
No,
Mackin?
Mackin, sorry, my bad.
I was gonna say, brother's just chatting about man, listening to the Playboy UK Playboy Party.
But no, especially on that one, I think Ghetts when he got into the second bit, where he was rapping, he was really rapping. Every song he was rapping on was great. I really did like the Tiggs the Author one, where it was getting more. He was getting more. What you do? What's the word now? Personal and introspective.
Yeah.
I really like
to close out the album.
when he was talking about Newham and like.
Yeah.
I really I know we didn't talk about it. I really like the intro too.
Yeah, the intro is very, very
such
good.
a strong intro.
Very, very good.
I listened to that intro and I was like, oh, this brother did not come to
Play, yeah.
Like, I was like, you know, when you hear the intro album, you were like, all right, like let's see what's next. Like, okay, and then Mount Rushmore.
That's
And I
crazy.
was like, ooh, and then I like double standards. I like double standards. I ain't probably gonna bump it again, but I liked it. I like Anakin. I like
I like double standards a lot. I like double standards.
I like Blood on My Hands. Love Blood on My Hands.
With Sampha.
Yeah.
I love double.
I like
standards.
Twin Sisters.
really good.
I play that all the time.
Yeah.
No,
I was
genuinely,
like,
it's a great song.
I'm not. When I saw it, I was like, "Oh, Sampha, interesting,"
Yeah.
but it worked.
Yeah.
It worked really well.
You want me to open this?
Oh, yes, please.
Get my bottle.
Yeah, man, I really like this album. The only problem for me is I just didn't vibe with the middle bit. I don't know if that's because it's not for me, or if it's just like I don't really know. I think it's really fun though. He did try to go for different sounds.
Yeah.
I think he rapped really. Again, we'll go back to you guys. So I think he rapped really well. Everything. I think I like the experimentation. I didn't really fuck with the
I've
middle
got
bit.
one in mind, bro. Oh, you got
And
one.
I really like, but there's a lot of standout tracks I got too. So let me check my standout tracks, man. I got the intro, got Mount Rushmore, Double Standards, Laps, Twin. Oh, did I say
You haven't said Twin Sisters.
Do you get that?
Twin
Morrison?
Sisters and Anakin and
With what?
which one was Blood on My Hands?
Not in the middle, though.
And Blood on My Hands.
Okay. I think for me,
Yeah, those are my songs.
intro Mount Rushmore.
Basically, the beginning of the album
Yeah,
for me.
double standards. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I did not like that second
I
half.
liked mine, Bedu, and then Street Politics and Jonas Safety. Yeah.
Mine would be intro,
Yep.
Laps, Twin Sisters.
Yep. Fuck that.
Bedu. Street Politics.
Crazy track.
Yeah. I think I've got Jonah's Safety probably.
Lonnie Liston
saved
Smith
away as well.
back again with that sample.
Who?
Garden of Peace.
What's that song? I've never
Dead
heard.
Presidents. Du-du-du.
That was a song.
Oh,
before.
okay. Yeah.
That composer, I actually he replied to. He saw I did a cover of it and he responded to it. It's crazy.
What you wanted?
That?
No,
3 years ago. 4 years
Mahesh
ago.
going clear, bro.
Nah, it
You
was
seen
like 4
Mahesh? Yeah, I heard that he said he had dinner with Jay-Z instead of getting the $500,000. This guy's still broke. All Jay-Z told him was, I met that composer. I was getting to DM. This brother thinks he's slick. Brother, why did you not take the money? You want to meet? Oh,
I should have, man.
how was he?
Should have. He's calm, man. Maybe. I saw. Are you guys seeing the stuff with Diddy?
Yeah.
Oh
my
yeah, it's crazy, man. I saw someone said that I know which Sean is next, and they were referring to Jay.
No, I don't think Jay.
Yeah, I know, but yeah,
That brother is bulletproof, I think. Fam, Puff is.
he's in trouble.
Yeah, man.
He's in big trouble.
But I went to Cape Verde. Fucking hell.
Apparently, well, I saw something
Yeah.
say it didn't go, but I don't know what to believe.
I saw someone say it was.
All I know is his sons were arrested.
Yeah.
I think.
They're in on it.
Well, yeah, I don't think so.
Oh.
But
That's horrible.
you know,
Man.
if you're gonna be a nepo baby, be a nepo baby all the way.
Oh my God.
Did you see the footage?
Comes
from
with the title.
Yeah.
Did you see the footage from TMZ?
Which one?
So it was of him at Miami Airport.
I was strolling
yeah.
back and
He
forth.
contemplated his
Brother,
life.
He was like,
Fuming.
you know in cartoons, like when they're thinking and they just keep walking up and down. Our brother was doing that.
Who was it that left was it Russell Simmons?
Yeah.
The all deaf digital guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's similar to that. I didn't even know what that shit was.
He,
But,
wasn't he like abusive to his wife or something? Anyway,
They're all weird, man.
He's like a record label guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you rank the album?
I would give it a
7.5.
Yeah.
I think I would give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Those are both acceptable scores, I think, between those as well.
I think for it to have been an 8, I think I would have liked.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You gone? Oh,
I think it might be an 8.
8,
I think
fair.
it might be an 8.
It almost is. You know what I mean?
I think it's an 8. Because
I think,
in all the
the
sounds...
thing is, if I don't get it to 8, I think I have to drop the...
In all the sounds that he goes for in the album, you know,
Yeah, it might be an 8.
everything works. Even if there's songs where it's only 2 types of things, or 2 or 3 gal tunes, there's more than half of those that are great songs, I think. And I don't think 7.5 would do it, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's great in the beginning. You know, you got your little experimental
the thing
bit
is,
for
the only reason I give
nerds
it a
like
7
Lloyd.
Fuck you. First of all,
And then you finish it out with your introspective.
he's such a smart
your love
guy.
stuff.
He got all markets.
Yeah, literally.
He got man that like raps,
Yeah.
man that like weird shit,
Man who like
people that like
gal
girl
tunes.
tunes,
Yeah.
people that like
Introspective
Afrobeats,
bars, Afrobeats.
that gets wet. And
You got
somehow,
Dexter Daps. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, man.
But I've never seen. This sounds really. Actually, I might give it an 8 too now. Consider
Yeah.
this because again, experimentation merchant. Because I've never seen someone cram so many genres in an album are still all relatively sounds cohesive.
Yeah, I was literally.
Which is
Yeah.
really impressive now I
It is
really
fairly-
think
You know
about
what,
it.
if you
Because
listen-
even though the sound changes,
Yeah.
it does kind of still feel like the same album. If you know what I'm saying.
If you go back and listen to it, because I noticed it definitely in the beginning of the album, the first 6 songs blend well into each other.
So,
Then it
Anakin,
then it gets to
Anakin into
stylish
blood
nigga.
in my
Yeah.
blood on the water, whatever it
Yeah.
is the flow, the switch in between that was
Yeah.
great.
Then it gets to the Lancey track, and it switches nicely into the next one with Moonchild. And then I don't remember if it does much of the like seamless switching into the next tune. The
It kind of
second
felt
half
like
of
this
the
was
album.
an album. It
But
didn't
it really
feel like
flowed. It
felt
really
like
helped the
Ghetts
flow in the
went.
beginning.
Actually feel like Ghetts went. Like I think a lot of times people just make albums to make albums, which
It-
we'll talk about later.
Yeah, 100%.
It feels like Ghetts actually went. No, this is an album. Like he went. I'm going album artist mode. Like
I think
On
he very clearly
purpose,
was.
with purpose. That's all he had to say, man. It's the name of the album.
Oh,
Mm.
that's what we did to science.
Come on.
Right. You want to move on to the next one? Shout out to Ghetts. Oh, do I move it to an 8?
I'm
The thing
gonna
is, I
stick with 7.
only liked I really only like the first half a lot. I like the back end a lot too.
Yeah.
But the first half for me was amazing. Like those seven, I was really excited. Not like, and the worst part, it weren't bad music. It's just,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I don't think I've ever given an 8 this year.
I don't think it's an 8 for me. I think
I'm gonna stick with 7.5 in review.
Okay.
Maybe at some point.
I'd say an 8 for me.
Okay, cool.
7,
Let's
yeah.
move on to Potter Payper.
What, Barking?
Harry Potter
I was going
paper.
to say Barkingham's finest.
Barkingham.
Barking's finest.
Barkingham. That sounds like,
lives at that
Munya
palace.
Chihuahua. You know when he does like the British accent?
Yeah.
Like the posh one.
Yeah.
Barkingham
His
Palace.
accent.
Yeah. No. As in like, Unknown P. You know, his little posh thing.
Unknown P.
Barkingham.
Me.
His freestyle on his Fire in the Booth was actually crazy. He had punchlines. But anyway, going from an unknown P to a known P.
Potter Payper. That's a good one, Mahesh.
The man did my podding today. I
Yes,
hear
sir.
you.
So I should hire you.
You guys are podding today. I like it. Potter Payper, thanks for waiting. Offers a. Oh, wow. Potter Payper, thanks for hating. How are you guys feeling? Let me start with you, Baba.
I don't want to say I was harsh today when I
think-
spoke about it in the group chat. But
Pardon me.
I think when maybe I've listened to this 3-4 times.
Me too.
When I heard it in the beginning,
I thought it was really good in the beginning.
I did not.
Where did you listen to it?
Where did I listen to it?
I listened in the gym, and I think that might have helped. I always think when I listen to certain music in the gym,
Yeah.
depending on the sound of it, it helps my experience.
I probably listened to it at work or on a walk, but I don't think it
But
would.
when I'm in the gym, I'm really not focused on the music, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I just kind of need something, you know what I mean?
I probably didn't listen to it. Well, no, there's sometimes at work I get in the mood. I will listen to like 3 albums, random albums I just want to listen to back to back and actually be able to enjoy it while working. But unlike you, I didn't like it when I first listened to it. I thought so soon after Real is Back in Style, which, was a great album. This was just like everything I heard there again.
Yeah, I hear you.
And so, not to say that any song, not to say there are no bad songs, but not to say that, the songs don't sound good. They sound good. He's rapping good. But the content for me, especially in the first half, or at least the first 6 or 7 songs, I didn't care. It's only until the Clavish track that that I
That's a
was
difference
like,
in opinion.
but like like it seems to be a thing here. I seem to have a liking for Clavish features on people's albums. So when it got to there, I was like, this is good, especially because Clavish didn't sound like, he has the same flow. I think on all the albums he's had a feature on that we've listened to, he's sounded similar. And then what was after the Clavish track? Now I have to look at I'm gonna have a look at the track list. Head, Knees and Shoulders, that was the Clavish track. And then Thanks for Waiting, not good.
Which one was that?
It was the one in the middle. I don't even know.
Oh,
how it
yeah.
sounds.
He rapped well.
Yeah.
You rap well.
He raps well on the whole album.
Like I said, he raps well the whole album.
It's kind of hard.
Just don't
care.
care.
You know what the worst part? It's really annoying because he raps well, but you know what? This album lacked the introspectiveness that Real Back in Style. There was no real big storytelling on this album.
I think it had it in a couple tracks.
I felt towards the back end it got better than that.
No,
But not like
it really
Real Back in
brightened
Style.
up.
Like, do you remember that
It really-
storytelling in that tune on Real Back in Style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he was talking about the girl.
Yeah,
That song's
yeah.
so powerful and the storytelling is amazing. There was not like, I didn't feel like the same introspection of into. But you know what? That was his debut album.
What? Real Back in Style?
If this is just a mixtape,
This is just a mixtape.
they always say you have your entire life to make your debut album.
Yeah.
This is just a mixtape, fine. This didn't feel like the Ghetts album where it was like everything meant to be in a place. This felt like, I've got these songs, I'm just gonna drop them, see what the people say. It didn't feel like Real Back in Style in terms of like
not to say it's badly structured.
And I think this would do better than Real Back in Style, despite the fact Real Back in Style was so like perfect. Like it was everything you need. You know what I mean? Like it was the one structure. It was. And I'm not saying he couldn't do that with this sound. I just would like more guidance with it. You know what I mean? Because he raps so well, and I'm a big fan of it because of that last album. That last album was really good.
For me, I think he dropped it too soon. You know,
I just felt you know what it is.
Had he,
you know what it is.
For me, I would have enjoyed
though?
everything more on this album had this album come out later in the year. You know, maybe like towards the end of the year, I'd be like, oh, I haven't heard any Potter Payper for a while, and he dropped something.
I don't think so. I think the wait was fine.
For me, the wait was fine. When did Real Back in Style come out?
Not that. Quite a while ago, right?
Last year, bro.
What time last year? Like
Early.
middle of early?
It wasn't early. It was like summer. I feel like we were.
Yeah, that is. I feel like it's not been more than 6, 7 months.
It's been more than 6 months, brother. We're in April now.
Oh shit! May 2023. The hell?
Yeah, that was.
That's a year. That's not even a year.
11.
Well, yeah, it's a fine amount of time.
I don't think so, man. I think that album's so great.
Conway drops about Griselda.
Yeah, and I listened to one of them.
I listened to one. That is so annoying. I need to.
I won't listen to large bodies of work if they're not, like this. I think I don't need to. There's songs I like. I'll take them away. It's, thank you for the music, but I don't know. It just took away from my enjoyment.
Okay, fair.
I think what I will say is I think it has the potential to grow on me if I leave it and re-listen to it later, but not by much.
I like a lot of the songs though. There's a lot of standout songs for me. So if I go through the track list, I really like Trench P. Drive By. I actually really like Drive By. I don't think you man will, but I actually quite like that song, even though it's quite a generic song.
Yeah.
Like it's very formulaic, but I actually quite like it. I like the Slim verse on that too. I thought that was nice. Midas Touch.
That song sucks.
No, I hated it.
Fam, Potter Payper doesn't need to do them tunes. He is not going to appeal to the people. Like, the pop people. Just, there's no need to do it.
Because I got the touch of Midas.
Yes.
Get out of here, man.
Tomato.
Tomato.
But I thought that was Eminem 2010 tune, man. Free Daff? I didn't
One
really
of them
like
brothers
it.
sounded like Huss.
One of them was American, right?
Yeah.
One of them was American, yeah.
The other guy sounded like he was biting Huss.
The worst part is the Americans on this album. When you hear tunes with like America's UK guys, sometimes it kind of works. Like, I'm trying to think, there's a Skepta Flatbush tune, and it's, bro, you not heard that song?
No.
I think I remember hearing
that song
it when it came
Skepta
out.
went off. That's one of the best Skepta verses, I think.
Jesus.
It's a zombie attack, you bitches. We don't care about no police. It was like, when he was in it was just before he dropped Konnichiwa. When he was rapping like the Rent was doing, Konnichiwa was that. It was during that era. I thought these guys stuck out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
I did really like Free Daff.
Right though. I thought it was decent.
You got Free Double M. He had a lot of frees.
He's got a lot of friends in jail.
I know the one friend I want free in the most. No, I can't say that. That's horrible. Free Alderman. If they did things, Lloyd, no.
If you did the crime, do the time.
I say nothing. I said nothing. I have no opinion on any of these songs. I'm just reading them as titles.
Yeah.
Sorry if you guys like this. I like Free K Mundi.
Yeah.
Free K Money,
whatever it was. Yeah, I thought that was a good record. I thought he was a really good rapper too. I really liked the sample on that as well. It was like, I don't need you no more. That was really good. I really liked when he rapped over the samples on this album.
I liked the last song on the album, the outro.
Thanks for hating.
I actually liked. I really liked Nate Small's verse.
Really good.
And I really liked the hook as well.
Yeah. You didn't like it? That song was great, I think.
Oh, I thought
think
I
that
was.
song was
I
really,
thought
really
I
good.
was going to be the only one like that.
Nah, that song was I think that song was really good.
I really like his.
That's thing of it. You didn't like it? Man, you don't know ball, man. It's okay.
You know what it is? You could put that on like a. Got to play. You could put that on like a chill playlist.
Yeah.
Like you're just chilling. Like it's a nice song to just have on. You know what I mean? Like
it's surprisingly upbeat.
Yeah, exactly. Like I enjoyed that. Yeah, me.
Yeah.
I was like, this
and
is
I think
I'm
it
definitely
really
taking.
because I
didn't picture Nate Smalls on that type of beat.
I really liked it.
No, I really
liked the hook too. I thought he did really good.
No, definitely.
We can agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites, man. Ash, any tunes you didn't like? Not to be rude, but
Any tunes I didn't like a lot. I honestly could have done without.
Damn! Let him breathe.
I could have done without the first 4 tracks on the album. I didn't like any of them.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, I didn't
totally
like. Thanks for Waiting. Didn't really like. Pressure Makes Diamonds. Didn't really like.
Did you like the one with Hedy?
Yeah, I like that one.
that
actually.
was alright. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really like 3MM. I didn't. Yeah, and thanks.
Wow.
I didn't like the ones I did like though. I did like. For me, they're more towards the back end of the album.
I didn't really like Freedom either, Mahesh.
I like. Sorry.
I didn't like Freedom.
Yeah, I liked Kid in the Court.
I like that too.
I liked Kid in the Court. I liked Sinaloa Cartel.
Yes.
Yeah, Sinaloa Cartel. I liked My Auntie Gave Me Legal Aid. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that too.
I like Trench B.
Is that the one where he's what did he
Put the pussies. That was it. Put the pussies on the
what's the
spot like a set pieces. I think it's that one.
okay, what was it? Wait for me, I shot the informer.
That.
I liked 59901.
Yeah, that's the one with
the heady one.
01 Reverse, yeah. And then I liked My City's Not Safe.
Yeah.
I like My City's
Yeah,
Not
My
Safe.
City's Not Safe was alright.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, My City's Not Safe was a good song. Yeah. I really like that. Yeah. I like the one with that beat.
Yeah.
I liked him over the beats like City's Not Safe.
Yeah. I could have done with more of that.
You know what, brother?
Those
you know
were the
what we
two.
are?
Was
You know
there
what we
like
are?
2 minute
We
long
are
track?
real back in style
Merchants, we are.
We just
We
want.
are.
Think about it, all the songs we all like.
Like, I could
we like
all go
all the
in.
same songs.
Could all go on real. Yeah. I think for me, it's just like.
Except me, I like that one Slim
Which
song.
is why I think he could have waited to drop
Yeah.
this mixtape.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
He should have just. You know what I wish he did? This sounds really bad. I wish he had just made more songs like the rest of the album.
Yeah.
Dropped it. Us man be like, this is no offense, Potter Payper, because we didn't really like those kind of songs.
Yeah.
We'd be like, oh yeah, we didn't really like it, blah blah blah. He kept them songs, made
Yeah.
more songs like that. They
Yeah.
dropped the album. I'd be like, oh yeah. But I know he's got. I think this is just if he does more real backers, because even some of the stuff though, it wasn't bad. I just found some of it. Again, he raps so well.
Yeah,
and
he
everything.
does,
It's like
he does.
Ghetts. I thought the same things. He don't rap as. Let me not compare the two, but they both rap so well over every single thing. You know what I mean?
Maybe not those first 4 tracks, but yes, I know.
You don't think he rapped that well?
I think it was okay.
I think he was
rapped
good on
well.
Inaugural.
I think it was okay.
Even though I didn't like the tunes,
I like
think
Trench
he
B.
rapped
I like
well.
Drive By.
I think some of the features didn't land for me, and I think, again, it felt like quite a bit of a drag to listen to. It was quite a long album. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was.
No,
17?
don't say that because it was way shorter than the Ghetts album.
I knew you
They're
were gonna
both
say
18 tracks.
What?
And Ghetts was
This
longer.
this is 48 minutes.
Ghetts was a lot
Ghetts is
longer.
an
Dragged,
hour
though.
6. This I
This
don't
felt
think
like
this
it dragged for me.
I don't think this dragged because the middle, the songs were quite short.
I just felt like we had long album syndrome again.
Yeah,
No,
maybe.
I genuinely.
You know
I
what
didn't
I
even,
did though? I listened to one album earlier.
Yeah.
I got lost into that a lot. I listened to the other album, listened to that a lot, and then
Yeah.
I did a refresh listen.
Yeah.
So I did like two, and then I did, and then I did 2.
Yeah.
Listened to it twice. Listened to the other one twice.
Yeah.
And then did a refresh listen.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did one, one and the other, one and the
You
other.
do one and the other.
Yeah.
Some honestly.
So I just like to get a good opinion on it, and then sometimes, and then on the third listen, I can write notes because I
That's what I
remember
do.
hearing it.
That's
For
what I
me, it really depends on
And then I
how
do it-
much I like the album.
And then
how much
sometimes I
listen to it.
do a cheat listen on the way here from work, where I'll just listen to the first 30 seconds of the
I
song
will-
to
I
remind
do
It's
myself.
just like me for real.
I do that all the time.
Not to that because I want to remind myself what the song like. Oh yeah, it was that song that sounded like that.
Yeah.
Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I do it and I still forget what the song sounds like.
Me too. But yeah, man, I give this album like, oh, the album rating is tough on this one. What are you man going with?
6.5.
I
think it was the second half saved it from being an average album or an average mixtape for me.
I think
or how
I
much
don't
I
mind.
would enjoy it. I think.
I think I'd give it a 5.5.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll give it a.
I feel more
6.5.
confident to take mine down to 6 now. I thought 6.5 was a bit too
I
nice.
actually might. Well, I give
it's-
Ghetts
I'd give it a
7.5.
6. I think it's a 6. I think.
I just know
I'm
I
gonna
would.
give it
No,
a
no, no.
6.5.
I know I probably wouldn't-
6.5.
6.5.
6.5.
Damn,
6.5.
maybe.
I gave Ghetts a 7.5, so I give 6.
I think I like.
I like a lot. I like the songs I like of the Ghetts album. I like more, but the songs I've taken away are about the same. Like I take away the same amount
Yeah,
of songs,
but we were saying
but they're just better quality.
I think the songs that the songs I like on this album are just because they were so different to the front end of the album.
Yeah.
And or
enough.
mixtape, and not so much so that they were amazing
Okay,
songs.
we'll see how long they last in my playlist, and that will help
You know,
me
the funny thing is,
reassess.
I have this playlist. I won't play it.
I don't think I'll come back to this.
Album at all?
Probably
Or
not. no.
any, or I keep calling it album.
Maybe
It's
it's when
a
I'm making
mixtape.
these playlists is
Yeah.
because one day, what I find myself doing a lot sometimes when I'm bored, I don't know what to play. I'll be like, what the fuck was I listening to in 2018? And I'll go top 100 songs of 2018 and I'll just spin them.
Yeah, no, same. I
You-
just,
So that's why I'm making these playlists from the albums we're making, because I've started going back in time. It's a lot harder when you go back in time because I can't be able to listen to them all again. So I'll just go to
Fair
the
enough.
albums. I can't be asked to go through the pod, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
what songs do I like from the album? I do it when
I
I'm
might
on the
start doing
train.
that again. Yeah.
That's what I used to do on Twitter. I'd put the album that
But
I'd
just
listen
trying to take away
But
songs.
no, the take away the
But
song. No, I
the
get
only
that.
problem is when I review albums, I always say like 4 or 5 songs.
Yeah.
But when I go to look at them, and I'm like, oh shit, what were those 4 or 5 songs? So I'll just go,
Yeah.
oh, I remember really, really liking that one.
Yeah.
So
I do that, but instead of like marking it down, I used to get in a habit of just scrolling down, and I could tell what time of my life I was in by the songs I was
it's
adding
class,
into my
2018.
music.
2018 was a good time, man.
I still hear the shadows in my room.
Can't
Right.
take back the
I'm gonna go
love
to
that I
the
gave
toilet.
you.
You man talk about something that's riveting for.
Okay, well, while he's gone, maybe we'll talk about so what else have you been listening to?
I listened to the Tyler album.
Tyler? Oh, okay.
Baby, you swear.
Pour the
Maybe you
water. Pour the
are.
water. Pour the water. Don't do it.
I listened to the Tyler album. I actually quite
Yeah.
liked it. It's a very smooth listen.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take long to get through either.
Yeah.
It's very well put together.
Okay.
I will go back to it for sure. It's
Yeah.
a nice album. I started listening to Sir's new album.
Yeah.
I thought it was decent, but I need to listen to it properly. What else have I been listening to? I've not been listening. Oh, pardon me. I discovered. Have you heard of Olivia Dean?
Rev, you're late, Rev. You late. She just dropped a new 6-track album or something, right?
Listen,
I listened to it. It's the one with the red cover with her face, right?
yeah, YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, more time the ads really annoy me.
Mm.
But I remember this so vividly because I can paint a picture of what I was doing at the exact time. I was super hungry.
Mm.
My dad had made a wonderful, amazing pasta, tomato-based chili, parmesan, beautiful. And then he also made uttapam, which is made from Have you had dosa before?
Mm-mm.
Hey.
Get to the point, man.
Dosa, man! Oh, you gotta have dosa, bro. Dosa, it's like a savory pancake, but you can get uttapam, which is like kind of dosa. Dosas are quite big. Uttapam are they're more. They're smaller, but that makes them more compressed. Like they're thicker, but they're really tasty. And me and my dad, it was just a Saturday night, just listening. Dad just put on some random stuff on YouTube,
Yeah.
and then she did a live rendition of Dive
Yeah.
in Rio.
Is this off this album?
I presume it's on her. I haven't listened to the thing tape. I've just been rinsing Dive, man. That track is bloody beautiful.
I discovered her.
You're talking about Ladies Room.
Wait.
Ladies Room, right? Or
I
are you
don't
talking
know.
about Messi?
I'm looking back to see what album I discovered, because I, like you, I came across her on a YouTube ad.
Yeah, same, man. Sometimes
like
they be cooking.
a couple years ago. I think at the end of 2022.
Okay.
I came across it, and she'd released. Okay, the album was called Growth.
Okay.
5 songs, amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like that
Bro,
album that she just released as well. I need to go back to it though. I only listened to it once.
that clip from Rio, I think it was her. She was playing keys. Well, someone was playing keys and she was singing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then,
Wrong.
and then I was just, and then I just went down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And the acoustic version is beautiful. And then I started. Do you listen to Nora Jones, bro?
Mm-mm.
Damn. So do you know Ravi Shankar?
Mm-mm.
Ravi Shankar? No? Okay, so Ravi Shankar is a world famous, he's a very well known sitar player. And he played a lot with the Beatles in the 60s. Kind of influenced their sound, made them a bit more psychedelic. They went to India, discovered themselves, and came back with this psychedelic sound. But Nora Jones is his daughter.
Yeah.
Gap here, bro.
And she's Gapyar. Yeah, she's got a beautiful voice, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised, but it's like even her sister, Anushka Shankar, incredible sitarist. I actually met her, which is crazy. But anyway, yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for the music review show. Please like, subscribe, follow us on all the social medias, do all that good stuff. Yeah, we'll catch you again.